We had talked a little bit before about this whole thunderstorm allergy thing. What is that?
Okay, so a lot of times you hear, when it rains, your allergies are supposed to be better.
Right.
Because, rain supposedly washes pollen
Down the drain.
Yes. However, in a thunderstorm, so usually, think about Florida thunderstorms. There's a lot of wind.
They're aggressive.
There's a lot of rain. So what happens is the wind picks up and it starts dispersing this pollen everywhere. And then there's an updraft that takes the pollen to the kind of the base of the thunderstorm.
Okay.
Okay, so now thunderstorms, everybody sees the lightning.
Everyone sees it.
So that's a lot of electrical right there. So what happens is, okay, remember the pollen is at the base of the thunderstorm. Well, the electricity is coming down and the ground releases positive ions. So the positive ion goes up and kind of attaches to your pollen. Mm-hmm. And when it attaches, it's called osmotic rupture.
So it basically pops it.
It does.
So my thought, I was thinking that, because we had talked about water saturating it, it's not the water, it's just the ions, theoretically.
Yeah, ions attach, it bursts, and then the downdraft brings it back to the ground, and it just kind of puts it everywhere. And
so this came after a fact of in Australia, I think it was in 2008, but it could have been 2016, I don't remember exactly. They had a case of 8,000 asthmatics all at the exact same time had to be hospitalized because they had a severe asthma attack related to this thunderstorm. And they've actually labeled this as thunderstorm anaphylaxis or a thunderstorm asthma. And there's been case reports in Italy, there's been case reports in England, even in the Midwest where mold is the big one. But so basically what's happening is you're taking these pollen grains, which are about, we'll say 20 microns to 40 microns, and now you're rupturing them. Now they're a bunch smaller so they can get deeper in the airways. So rather than it being, 10,000 pollen grains of this size, now there's, 50,000 of a lot smaller, and they're just being breathed in.